Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Car Update. Year 2025 brings with it a surprising yet exciting evolution from one of Malaysia's most recognizable car manufacturers, Proton. Known for compact sedans and family-oriented models, Proton is now making headlines with something radically different: the 2025 Proton Saga Pickup Truck. Yes, you heard it right. Proton is taking its classic Saga platform and transforming it into a bold new pickup truck aimed at emerging markets, small business owners, and younger drivers looking for utility without sacrificing style or affordability. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into this unexpected innovation. We'll talk about the inspiration behind the project, the design and build, powertrain specs, off-road capabilities, interior features, pricing expectations, market strategy, and how it stacks up against competitors like the Perodua D55L-based pickup, the Mitsubishi Triton, and even some compact pickups from India and China. Stick around as we explore how this truck might change the game for Proton and its fans. So first, let's get into the origins of this project. The idea of turning the Proton Saga, a vehicle that started as a humble sedan back in 1985, into a pickup might sound like a stretch, but it actually follows a global trend. As urban utility vehicles gain popularity, many manufacturers are looking to repurpose compact platforms for light-duty pickups. Take a look at the Hyundai Santa Cruz or Ford Maverick, both based on crossover platforms and tailored for customers who want the look and function of a pickup without the bulk or price of a full-size truck. Proton seems to be following that formula, but with a uniquely Southeast Asian twist. The 2025 Proton Saga pickup shares its roots with the current third-generation Saga, which was last refreshed in 2022. That car has always been praised for its value, ease of maintenance, and practicality. Now, Proton's engineers have taken that proven platform and re-engineered it with a reinforced chassis, extended rear bed, and improved suspension geometry. The goal: maintain the comfort and affordability of a city car while adding the ruggedness and cargo capacity of a light-duty pickup. From a design perspective, the 2025 Saga pickup is certainly eye-catching. The front fascia retains some familiar Proton styling cues, like the ethereal bow grille and infinite weave pattern, but with a chunkier, more muscular execution. LED headlights, a raised hood, and black cladding along the wheel arches give the truck a more aggressive, outdoors-ready presence. The extended cab version is expected to be the primary launch variant, though there are whispers of a double cab in the works. The rear cargo bed is modest in size but practical, with an estimated length of around 1.4 meters, enough to carry tools, motorcycles, or camping gear. Under the hood, Proton is sticking with the tried-and-tested formula. The base engine will likely be the same 1.3-liter VVT unit found in the Saga sedan, pushing out around 95 horsepower and 120 newton-meters of torque. It's not going to win drag races, but for daily tasks and urban driving, it should be more than adequate. The transmission options include a 5-speed manual and a 4-speed automatic, though some rumors suggest a CVT version might be added down the line. There's also growing speculation that Proton may introduce a turbocharged variant, perhaps using the 1.0-liter 3-cylinder D engine from the X50 crossover. That would bump power up to around 150 horsepower and significantly improve performance, especially if the pickup ends up carrying heavier loads or being marketed to more rural regions. However, this turbo model is expected to be limited to higher trims or perhaps reserved for a future sporty version, depending on market demand. One major upgrade for the Saga pickup is the suspension. While the original Saga sedan was built for smooth pavement, the pickup gets a beefed-up rear axle, likely a torsion beam or leaf spring setup, which should improve its payload capacity. We're hearing estimates of around 500 to 600 kilograms for the cargo bed, which puts it on par with vehicles like the Suzuki Carry or Toyota Ace. Front suspension remains a McPherson strut setup, tuned for comfort over bumps and potholes in essential and markets with variable road quality. Proton has reportedly put the Saga pickup through extensive testing across Malaysia's diverse terrains, including gravel roads, plantations, and even urban flood zones. It's clear they want this truck to be more than just a cosmetic spin-off. Ground clearance has been raised slightly up to around 190 mph, and the approach and departure angles are designed to handle mild off-roading. There's no all-wheel drive option yet, but it's not out of the question if demand arises. Now, let's shift to the interior. This is where things get interesting. Because the Saga platform is so affordable, Proton had some leeway to invest in quality-of-life upgrades for the pickup's cabin. The dashboard layout is clean and functional, with the 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system featuring Bluetooth, USB, and smartphone mirroring capabilities. It's not going to rival the tech you see in a Hilux or Ranger, but for the price point, it punches above its weight. Air conditioning, power windows, and keyless entry comes standard on most trims. Higher trims may offer semi-digital instrument clusters, leatherette seats, and a rear-view camera. Proton has wisely kept the physical buttons for critical functions like climate control and hazard lights, which is a plus for truck users who might be operating the vehicle in rugged conditions or while wearing gloves. Safety features include ABS, EBD, and dual front airbags as standard. Higher variants could get escape, traction control, hill start assist, and even lane departure warning if Proton decides to push the tech envelope. Again, for a budget pickup, this level of safety equipment would be impressive and could make it more appealing to fleet buyers and small businesses who need reliable, compliant vehicles. One of the big questions on everyone's mind is pricing. While official figures haven't been released, sources within the industry expect the Saga pickup to start around $38,000 for the base model, just slightly higher than the standard Saga sedan. That could go up to $50,000 or more for a top-spec version with the turbo engine and tech upgrades. If these estimates hold, the Saga pickup would be one of the most affordable trucks on the market in ASEAN countries, undercutting even the cheapest models from Mitsubishi and Toyota. Let's also consider who Proton is targeting with this vehicle. This isn't meant to compete with full-size workhorses like the Ford Ranger Wildtrak or Isuzu D-Max. Instead, it's targeting budget-conscious consumers, delivery riders, rural shopkeepers, mobile vendors, and even young urbanites who want something different. It's a lifestyle truck, a working tool, and a city runabout all rolled into one. And because it's small and easy to park, it opens up new possibilities in markets with tight urban environments. But Proton isn't alone in this space. Competitors are emerging fast. Parajwa is rumored to be working on a small truck based on its DNGA platform, which could be even lighter and more fuel efficient. China's Wuling and Cheyenne are also entering ASEAN markets with mini pickups that offer unbeatable pricing. So Proton will need to carve out a unique identity, likely centered on quality, design, and local manufacturing. Speaking of manufacturing, the Saga pickup is expected to be assembled at Proton's Tanjung Milan plant, leveraging the company's existing supply chains and vendor relationships. This not only keeps costs down but also allows Proton to scale production quickly if demand spikes. Local production also positions Proton well for potential exports to Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, and even parts of the Middle East and Africa. Let's touch on fuel efficiency. The 1.3-liter variant is expected to deliver around 6.0 to 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers, depending on load and driving style. That's competitive with compact vans and offers a major advantage over larger diesel trucks, especially for owners who spend a lot of time in stop-and-go traffic. With Malaysia's focus on reducing carbon emissions and moving toward more efficient transportation, this vehicle could hit a sweet spot. Customization is another area Proton is exploring. Sources suggest there could be a line of Proton-approved accessories, including roof racks, bed liners, sport bars, and even custom graphics. The goal is to appeal not just to commercial users but to younger drivers who want to personalize their ride. Expect to see adventure-themed marketing and maybe even a collaboration with local lifestyle brands. Looking ahead, we may also see electric or hybrid variants down the line. While not confirmed, Proton's partnership with Geely opens the door to electrification. If the Saga pickup proves successful, It could pave the way for an EV version using battery tech from the Smart or Geometry brands under Geely's umbrella. That would make Proton one of the first to offer an electric lifestyle pickup in Southeast Asia. In summary, the 2025 Proton Saga Pickup represents more than just a new model. It's a bold step into a new category. It's compact yet capable, affordable yet stylish, and practical without being boring. Whether it's hauling supplies, supporting a small business, or just looking good on the weekend, this little truck has big potential. We'll be watching closely as Proton rolls it out and seeing how customers respond. If this truck lives up to expectations, it could redefine what Malaysians and regional drivers look for in a utility vehicle. It's a reminder that innovation doesn't always mean going bigger. It sometimes means reimagining what you already have. Let me know if you'd like this script broken into segments for visuals, translated into Bahasa Malaysia, or formatted for a teleprompter.